Why buy a huge motorhome when you can build a compact RV around a Ford Raptor that's already designed for off-road driving? That's exactly what we did with this 2022 Ford F-150 Raptor. We transformed it into a compact adventure RV with a custom camper box, sleeping space, kitchen, refrigerator, bathroom, water system, solar power, storage, and an upper double bed. We even removed the factory rear seats to create more usable space for the conversion. But here's the real question. After adding all that equipment and weight, can this Raptor still deliver the off-road capability we wanted? And does this setup actually make more sense than a traditional large RV? Let's take it from the outside in and find out. Before we talk about the camper, let's talk about the truck carrying it. This is a 2022 Ford F-150 Raptor, powered by a 3.5-liter high-output EcoBoost V6, producing 450 horsepower and 510 lb-ft of torque. It's a Super Crew 4x4 with a 5.5-foot bed, giving us the platform for the camper while keeping the Raptor's four-wheel drive foundation. And the important part for this project is what Ford built underneath it. The Raptor's off-road equipment includes features such as trail control, Trail 1 pedal drive, trail turn assist, and selectable drive modes, giving the driver different ways to manage the truck across changing terrain. Walk around the exterior and the Raptor still looks like an off-road truck. You've got the signature grille Raptor headlights, aggressive hood, wide stance, off-road wheels and tires, and the suspension hardware designed for high-speed off-road use. Now, we've added the camper module to the back. So the goal isn't to turn the Raptor into a luxury motorhome. The goal is to keep its adventure-focused character while giving us somewhere to sleep. From behind the wheel, the Raptor still feels like a pickup first. You've got the steering wheel, digital instrument cluster, center touchscreen, drive mode controls, and four-wheel drive controls. Start the engine, and that 3.5-liter EcoBoost gives the truck plenty of performance. But here's where the conversion changes the equation. The stock Raptor is designed around a pickup truck setup. Our finished truck has a camper, water, batteries, equipment, and everything else needed for camping. That means the additional weight can affect acceleration, braking, suspension behavior, handling, and off-road dynamics. So while the Raptor provides a strong off-road platform, we're not pretending this camper will behave exactly like an unloaded Raptor. That's one of the most important compromises in the entire build. Now for one of our biggest modifications. The factory 2022 Raptor is a Super Crew, so it normally has a rear passenger seating area. For our custom RV conversion, we removed the rear seats and modified that area to create additional usable space for camper-related equipment, storage, and the overall layout. That gives us more usable room, but it also means we've sacrificed something important. This truck is no longer functioning as the original 5-passenger pickup. We're giving up some everyday practicality to create a more dedicated adventure vehicle. Then we built the custom camper module around the truck bed. The structure includes framing, insulation, exterior panels, access points, and fabrication. Estimated cost: $12,000 to $18,000. And because we're designing it ourselves, we can decide exactly where the living space, storage, water, and electrical systems go. Step inside, and the biggest challenge becomes obvious. How do you create an RV inside such a limited footprint? We started with a convertible sofa. During the day, it works as our seating and dining area. At night, it becomes additional sleeping space. Above it is the upper double bed platform that gives us a dedicated sleeping area without permanently taking up the main floor. The estimated cost for the sofa, cushions, bed platform, mattress, and related interior work is around $2,000 to $3,500. Depending on the final sleeping arrangement, the camper can provide sleeping space for up to 4 people. But that's sleeping capacity, not 4-person luxury living. For extended trips, 2 people are the realistic comfort zone. And that's the price we pay for keeping the camper small enough to remain practical for adventure travel. Next is the kitchen. Instead of trying to copy a full-size RV kitchen, we focused on the essentials: counter space, sink, faucet, storage, and cooking capability. Estimated kitchen cost: $2,500 to $4,000. Then we added a compact refrigerator for another $1,000 to $2,000. We're keeping that separate from the kitchen cost so we don't double count it. The benefit is simple. We can carry fresh food, prepare meals, and spend more time away from restaurants and developed campgrounds. And when you're exploring off-road, that independence becomes even more useful. The less dependent you are on facilities, the more freedom you have to choose where you stop. But we didn't want to sacrifice one of the most useful RV features, a bathroom. We created a compact bathroom area around a portable or cassette-style toilet. Estimated cost, $1,500 to $3,000. It's obviously much smaller than a motorhome bathroom, but it gives us privacy when we're away from established facilities. Then there's the water system. We installed a freshwater tank, pump, plumbing, and gray water system with an estimated cost of $1,500 to $3,000. That means basic water independence without needing a campground hookup every time we stop. And for an off-road camper, that's a big part of the whole idea. Now, how do we keep everything running when we're miles from a campground? Solar power. We installed solar panels, a lithium battery bank, inverter, charge controller, wiring, lighting, USB outlets, and a central control panel. Estimated electrical and solar cost, $4,000 to $7,000. The system is designed around the essential camper loads: refrigerator, lights, water pump, electronics, and other equipment. It isn't about powering a giant house. It's about having enough independence to spend more time off-grid. And that's where the Raptor's off-road capability becomes useful. The truck can take the camper beyond the pavement, while the solar and water systems help us stay there longer. Then comes one of the biggest challenges. Where do we put everything? We use storage underneath the seating, around the kitchen, near the sleeping area, inside the camper, and in exterior compartments. Estimated storage and finishing cost, $1,500 to $3,000. This is where compact design really matters. Clothing, food, camping equipment, tools, recovery gear, all of it needs a place. Because in a camper this small, every inch has a job. And now we get to the most important technical issue. The Raptor's off-road capability doesn't disappear, but the conversion changes how you use it. The camper adds weight and height. Then add water, batteries, solar equipment, refrigerator, kitchen equipment, passengers, food, luggage, tools, and recovery gear. All of that affects the truck. The exact vehicle's GVWR, payload rating, axle ratings, tire ratings, and other applicable limits need to be checked for that specific truck. And beyond the numbers, the added mass can change weight distribution, center of gravity, braking, acceleration, suspension behavior, and handling on rough terrain. So we're not claiming this drives exactly like a stock Raptor. The advantage is that we started with a truck that already has a strong off-road foundation. The challenge is making sure the camper is engineered so we don't compromise that foundation unnecessarily. A capable off-road truck only stays useful if the conversion respects the truck's limits. Now we've reached the number everyone wants to know. Camper structure, $12,000 to $18,000. Interior and beds, $2,000 to $3,500. Kitchen, $2,500 to $4,000. Refrigerator, $1,000 to $2,000. Bathroom, $1,500 to $3,000. Water system, $1,500 to $3,000. Solar and electrical, $4,000 to $7,000. Storage and finishing, $1,500 to $3,000. Those listed components total approximately $26,000 to $43,500. But once you include additional labor, fabrication, hardware, finishing, and unexpected expenses, a broader planning range of roughly $35,000 to $55,000 is more realistic. That's an estimate, not an exact final invoice. And because we're using a 2022 Raptor, we're not going to invent its purchase price. The complete build calculation is actual 2022 Raptor purchase price plus approximately $35,000 to $55,000 conversion cost. So is this better than a large motorhome? Not for everyone. A large RV gives you more living space, bathroom space, kitchen space, storage, and long-term comfort. The Raptor gives you a smaller footprint, easier maneuverability, four-wheel drive capability, and an off-road-oriented platform that can make certain remote camping and overlanding trips more practical. But you sacrifice interior space, storage, comfort, and the original rear passenger seating. So this isn't a battle between two vehicles. They're designed around different priorities. If you want maximum comfort, choose the larger RV. If you want a compact adventure vehicle that can take you farther from traditional campgrounds, this kind of Raptor conversion becomes much more interesting. So what did we actually build? A 2022 Ford Raptor that can function as a compact RV, while retaining the foundation of an off-road pickup. It gives us sleeping space, food preparation, refrigeration, water, a bathroom, solar power, storage, and four-wheel drive capability. But we gave up space, some passenger capacity, and some of the stock truck simplicity. And that's the point. You're not building the biggest RV. You're building an RV around the places you actually want to go. And if you're thinking about building one yourself, there's one more thing you need to know before you start. The biggest DIY camper mistakes involving weight, electrical systems, water, insulation, and safety. That's what we'll tackle in the next video.